as he seeks to extend his presidency to 40 years. NRM aspiring candidate Yoweri Museveni was the first to arrive at Kyambogo, the Electoral Commission's nomination ground. In order to appeal to the young voters, Museveni and his team carefully selected two youths, in NRM Youth League chairperson Nasul Gaddafi as his proposer, and Helen Saka, a youthful leader from Wakiso, as seconder. Upon scrutinizing his academic documents, certificate of endorsement from his party, and proof of payment of the 20 million nomination fees, the commission proceeded to declare Museveni as a candidate.
Hereby declare that Yoweri Museveni Tumukunde Kaguta, the duly nominated candidate.
Speaking to the media thereafter, Museveni urged Ugandans to adhere to the COVID-19 preventive guidelines in this political season.
Corona, please observe the guidelines. So don't say this is a disease of the town. First of all, it's not true. Some of the villages are already affected. But even those which are not affected will be affected if we are not careful.
The NRM candidate also passed a strong message to those planning to destabilize the country's peace.
Peace. The one who wants to bring to disturb, don't try, because we shall deal with you. Secondly, nobody should be intimidated by these crooks. And also corruption. I hear people who are...
Museveni was followed by Lieutenant General Henry Tumukunde, who has served in several political and military positions in government over the last 34 years. Tumukunde, a recently retired army veteran, participated in the 5-year guerrilla war that brought the NRM government into power. However, his nomination was first halted as the commission insisted that he takes a legal oath of office to deal with the discrepancies in his documents.
And we have advised him to rectify that anomaly. Then we can proceed with the nomination process. It's something that is rectifiable.
Later, Tumukunde, who is running as an independent candidate, was duly nominated and called on the Electoral Commission to organize a free and fair election.
I have every belief that we shall have fair competition with all the members, with all the aspirants, and we hope to invite the Electoral Commission at this time to pay particular attention to running and delivering a free and fair election.
Aside from citing the issues of health, education and agriculture, Tumukunde also passed a warning message to the security agencies.
You know very well how much pressure has been asserted on me, and I would want to say I hope this marks the end of very irregular and illegal actions from those who hold these offices.
The former Army Commander Major General Mugisha Muntu was also duly nominated to run against his former Commander-in-Chief. Muntu, who runs under the Alliance for National Transformation Party, has promised a new beginning in the politics of Uganda.
I believe that we are starting a new chapter in this country. I believe that this day, this 9th hour of this month, of this year, that a new era is starting. Many may not be able to recognize that yet. That's okay. With the passage of time, it will become self-evident.
No, why? We want to have the same equal rights.
In between Tumukunde and Muntu, John Katumba left many scratching their heads after his nomination was stopped for failing to bank the required 20 million shillings in nomination fees.
So I raised the 20 million shillings. However, I faced a challenge. And that challenge is, I wrote to Mr. Byabakama way back. He answered me, I call it in an arrogant way. Right now, I go to the bank to pay, they cannot accept my money.
The drama continued with Nancy Linda Kalembe, who was also turned away from Kyambogo on the same grounds.
There was a delayed payment somewhere, so for that I take full responsibility. Tomorrow we'll be able to bring the full documents back in triplicate, as we did today.
Behind me is the security detail that has been given to General Henry Tumukunde for the next 2.5 months as he's traversing the whole of Uganda looking out for votes. Such security has also been handed over to other presidential candidates. Habad Ziwa, NTV, Kyambogo.